Okay, so this is a situation where you have an exponent inside of the parentheses and another exponent on the outside of the parentheses. So there's a couple of things I want to go through with this one. It's a little bit more complex as far as why it works. The shortcut is really simple, but why it works takes a little bit of time to understand. Before we do that, let's understand how to actually pronounce this type of exponential expression. We know that inside of parentheses is 4 to the third power. So 4 to the third power is how you'd read this. You start on the inside of the parentheses. So 4 to the third power, and then what do we do with this exponent of 4 on the outside? You would say raised to the fourth power. So 4 to the third power raised to the fourth power. That's how we would read it. So now let's take a look at example 6, which is 4 to the third power raised to the fourth power. What does it actually mean? What it means is that everything inside of the parentheses happens 4 times. So if I wrote it in expanded form, 4 to the third power times, because remember exponents, everything's timesing itself. This 4 to the third is kind of like the base. 4 to the third again, times 4 to the third. It happened how many times? 4 times. So this exponent is raised to another exponential level. Um, do they all have the same base in this situation? Yes. So what we just learned is we can add the exponents, and it equals 4 to the 12th power, because 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So this equals 4 to the 12th power. The problem is it's a drag to go through and write all of these out, especially if the exponents get bigger and bigger and bigger. So is there a shortcut? Yes, indeed. What you do is you keep the base the same, so there's the 4, and then you just multiply the exponents. 3 times 4 equals 12, and you're done. And that's what they're showing up here in this little shorthand. You can actually do this in your head. You keep the base the same, and you just multiply the 3 and the 4, and you get this as the answer. I just wanted to show you why it works, so that way it's not a little parlor trick. There's a reason to it. Let's take a look at this last example, x to the third power raised to the second power. So we keep the base the same, and we multiply 3 times 2, and that equals 6. So it equals x to the sixth, and their example is correct.